the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Augustine from outside, and he gets it to go. Augustine's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Got that one up quick. And 12 points for Iman Shumpert.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Here's Waiters. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Smith wide open. He fires. Another three for Cleveland.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Augustine passes to Collison. Again, Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Smith outside. Another three for Cleveland.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and, you know, he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
Three-pointer Augustine, and the Thunder another three.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Here's Dellavedova, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Morrow, that's good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
26 seconds left in the first. Outside jumper for the three. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Collison. Augustine's got 9.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
No coverage that time. 9 points for Smith.
He's come out of the gate smoking from three-point range today. Barbecue chicken.
Clark, you know me. I love barbecue chicken.
I'm more of a baked chicken guy myself, but that's fine, whatever.
Clark, where'd we get this guy?
Kevin, you love anything. I've not seen anything come in front of you that's food that you haven't devoured.
Here's Dellavedova, buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, it looks pretty clear. On the instant replay, guys, the ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or two left on the clock.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Irving. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
We've got Nick Collison, E.J. Augustine out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's Cantor in at the 5. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now for sure.
And that one's good. Love. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Thunder trailing by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Serge Ibaka is such a big piece of this Thunder team. Kevin Durant said, I really watched him grow as a man and definitely as a basketball player. He's grown by leaps and bounds. He's always thought like a champion. He works extremely hard. We're just happy to be around him. And guys, Ibaka, a great fit in the gym rat culture of OKC.
He sure is. Thanks, Doris. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Thunder trailing by 14. Outside Westbrook. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
For 3, Durant. And that one's good. Durant's got 9. Kevin Durant again last season, far and away the leader in points per game. Clark his 4th time with that distinction.
And Kevin, you know with your study of the game and its history, only 5 players in NBA history have done that. And if you're talking total points over a season, he's led the league in that category 5 straight times.
Isn't that amazing?
Really is.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the basket by Jones.
And it's not a stretch to think that when all is said and done, Kevin Durant could be the greatest scorer in NBA history. I mean, since his 3rd season, he's led the league in total scoring every year.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Westbrook against Smith. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Shoots. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And Durant last season setting the 3rd longest streak of consecutive games with 25 points or more in NBA history. I mean, he finished that streak with 41 straight games of 25 or more points. The streak only ending because he sat out the end of a blowout win. Or we could still be talking about that streak.
That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Now Adams still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's LeBron. 10-point lead. Outside, Jones passes it to Smith. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Love kicks to LeBron. He sinks the 11-footer. James has got 11 points.
Well, it's obvious. The difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, I think you're right, Clark. A lot of second chance points, and they're not resting on their lead. They're really being aggressive and attacking the lane.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
For three, Love, and that one's good. Love's got 7 points for the quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Here's Westbrook. Again, the Thunder score. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Smith outside. From deep. Here's Irving, and it's blocked by Adams. And he gets it back. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And the Thunder with some changes.
He didn't make a lot of noise heading into last season's All-Star game, but boy, did Kyrie Irving put on a show when he got there. It was a playground type of game, and he dazzled everybody with his skill.
And upon winning the All-Star MVP last year, Irving said the most important thing was bringing the trophy to Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a nice nod to the fans in the Forest City, and being a native Clevelander myself, I know how much the fans appreciate being acknowledged by one of their favorite players. After all the speculation and turmoil last season, that was a nice bright spot, even if it was soon overshadowed by the return of the king. Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Augustine, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Augustine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your past, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between games served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
That free throw, no good.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart. You've got to box out on the free throws. Put a body on somebody. The little things can make a big difference.
And that one's good.
Well, you look at the scoreboard and you realize how much he's already contributed. You really have to wonder how bad it might be if he weren't doing the job he's done so far.
And he gets it to go.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Now here is Augustine. 15 points in the game. Cantor, the pass to Waiters. He tries for 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. That's a 2 from Smith. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Smith's got 11 points. Here's Augustine. No luck. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up by 15. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook.